Hey, you play video games.
Yeah, buddy. Daddy's got to pwn some noobs. And when he's done, we'll go make a Lego airplane. Larry Legend here, bringing you another crazy, exceptional commentary, mediocre gameplay. No, this gameplay is very, very special. No, not because of that guy you saw running across the bridge over there. His name's Onslaught. Not because I'm in the game with him. There's a backstory to why this game is so epic. It's not because I get 78 quad feeds with the Enfield. It's not because I get a 1380 YY no scope off Camper's Rock there with the I don't know, sniper rifle, the PSG, the L96. It's none of that. I don't get four, I don't know, 6-man napalms. I don't get 100 plus kills. What happens in this game is I get a win. And sometimes you'll run into players or gamers that's a secondary for them getting a win. So as you guys can see, I'm playing a little jungle on Demolition. Now, I'm not going to jump into the gameplay breakdown commentary just yet. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. This happened on a Saturday morning about, I don't know, a week and a half ago. And I hopped online, and my buddy Verbal1781 was online, and he hit me up and said, "Hey man, you want to go pwn some noobs?" And I was like, "Bro, I'm all about pwning noobs." So he was like, "Dude, you should totally come and pwn some noobs with me, and we'll do it together." In a completely non-homo way, and we really didn't sound that stupid when we were saying it. But yeah, so I said, "Hey dude, toss me an invite and we'll get down." So we jumped into some regular old TDM, and we pwned said nudes, because that's how we roll, of course. And then we get an invite from our good buddy Onslaught. The man needs no introduction. He's doing the best RTC series out there, you know, the Road to Commander series. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't know why you're watching this. I'd recommend you go watch that first, and maybe come back, take a peek at this, see if you like it, alright? Because this shit is awesome. But okay, getting off of Onslaught now, and back to the story. So he hits us up, we finish up that game real quick, and we jump into this match. We'll get into his lobby, and he says, "Hey, what do you guys want to play?" or something to that effect. We were like, "Oh, I don't know, we don't care." And I don't know if we went to demo off of contracts or what. But we get thrown into a jungle demolition. Now I know we're playing on a jungle demolition right now, but this is the second time we play this match back to back. So we get thrown into a match, and we're the only ones on the team, and we are getting demolished. Okay, I don't even know if that word's appropriate for what was going on. We were spawn camp from hell. We're playing an entire stacked team, and we got thrown into the lobby. They had a constant SR-71 up. They had a chopper gunner. They had a gunship. They had everything but Joe Baby Mama in the match. Okay, and if you guys don't think baby mamas are as scary as SR-71s, come talk to my wife when she's mad at me. All right. So, anyways, we get thrown into this match, and I'm the only one with Ghost Pro. So I'm trying to get away and, you know, take down their air support, their gunships, and everything like that. But there's just no way. So I end up going, I don't know, 30 and 70 or something. It could have been worse. I don't know if it was any better than that, but it was pretty brutal. So the match gets over with, and we're sitting there in the lobby, and Mike's like, "Look, you guys can, you know, you guys can roll out if you want to, but I'm staying here, and I'm gonna put it on these kids. You know, I'm gonna beat them." And I was like, "Well, I'm not leaving, dude. So we can all stay here together." I mean, Verbal said the same thing. He's like, "We're not going anywhere. We're in here for a good fight. I mean, for us, it's the W, not the KD." So we decide we're gonna stay, and the whole other team votes for jungle again, because if you guys stack up air support, you can absolutely rape on this map, which is what they did to us the first match. So we stick around, and these kids, they were in party chat or they weren't talking, I don't know, and they come out and they recognized Onslaught, and they were speaking a whole bunch of gibberish. I'm not saying gibberish because I don't like German people, I just don't speak German, so it sounds like gibberish to me. So here we are, we're in this match, second time around, and to be honest, for myself, if I know I'm playing a team of tryhards, which is not a derogatory term, it's just a team that is trying hard to win or trying hard to kill a lot, however you want to phrase it, I'm going to change my kill streaks because I know, for one, I'm going to die a lot. My role is not to be a slayer. It is to, I don't know, annoy the other team by kind of giving them kills at points, but also, get my 3, 4, 5 racked up. And, counters and napalms can be just as effective sometimes as constant counter UAVs and napalms can be just as effective as a Blackbird. Not all the time, but at times it can work that way. So we stuck around in the match, and you guys could see as the scoreboard was flashing up there that they had plenty of opportunity to plant the bomb. I mean, I'd even recommend going back and rewinding it after all is said and done and just going and seeing how much time they had to plant that bomb, not extend this match, and get it over with relatively good KDs and high kill streaks built up. So they didn't do that. So now we've got that 1-0 lead, and we're going to push for it. As you guys saw that last match, I was kind of tearing it up a little bit. I knew I was close. I was running a 3-5-8 without hardline, so I had a excuse me, Blackbird, Napalm, and a UAV. And it was pretty hard not to die often in this game. And not because they were really that good. Some of it had to do with the connection, but I was missing a lot of shots. I wasn't playing that well or playing smart at all. And the good thing is that we had really good communication between the three of us. And you guys will notice there's a little fourth blue arrow in this game. And one of Verbal's subscribers or friends had actually joined session. And that's bad. Okay, kids? You don't join session. But in this instance, I'm not mad at him because he was trying to take down air support just as fast as myself, Mike, or Verbal were trying to do. So, it ended up working out. Still bad, but hey. Alright, so at this point in the game, I call out, oh shit, I got my Blackbird, and it is burning a effing hole in my pocket. Like, I want to just get rid of this thing and start building on something else. But Mike's like, no, hold it off, wait for it, save it. And I'm like, alright, dude, alright. If you guys just noticed there about 5 seconds ago, it said Verbal 1781 hopped online. He was already online because I'm playing with him. This is just recorded from theater mode. I'm sorry it's theater mode, but I have a 2.5-year-old, and my setup requires me to have things set up differently, so I can't just have cords run around the house. Now right here, I actually called that SR-71 in way too early. I saw that we had planted it, and I wanted, our teammates, the new joiners that we got on the team, to know where the enemy was. The problem with that is if you guys are watching the UAV, which I recommend to do just as much in this game because there's constant little red dots and green dots all over it, and you guys will be able to see where this team failed, if they tried to or not, I don't know, and also how we kind of took control. So while calling the SR-71 in when I didn't necessarily hurt our team, what it did do was make the game a little longer. If I had waited till we were actually set up on the bomb and not when they were set up and defusing, then it might have shortened the game a little bit. Anyways, thankfully we were getting joiners, and it wasn't just 3-on-6 the whole time, which is kind of what's happened before. But we just kept pushing. I mean, this team, like I said, they demolished us the last round. They were not demolishing us this round, but a lot of people would have quit at this point. Right here, look at this. I'm spawn trapped. I'm the only one with, I switched to my Ghost Pro class, and I'm the only one with it, and I'm spawning right next to all my teammates. So I know I need to get away from them so I can try to shoot down this air support, because they can't see me, but they can see where my teammates are. So at this point, I know where I'm at. I'm turning around running, and again, spawn trap. So they just kind of set up on us, and we're just putting in work. I mean, there was nowhere to go. They really had the spawn traps run effectively, but they were forgetting about one thing. Demolition, just like any other objective game type, there's an objective. Just because there are fixed spawns doesn't mean that you don't go for the objective. If you want to spawn kill all day for the first round or the second round and you get the W, then hey, go for it. I actually joked about this match afterwards. It was kind of karma, because I had recently put up a video where we had done the same thing to another team. So, like everything in life, there's karma. As you can see right here, we got the plant off, and you guys can see where the red dots are. They're not necessarily spawning behind us, but away from us, and now we've got the good spawn. So we're pushing up, trying to get our shit set up. We want to be where we're at right now with that good spawn. You guys can see where these dots are coming through on that B demo spot. They don't really have two avenues without flankers coming around, and I'd switched to attack insert class, and which I didn't have flak jacket on any of my classes at this point, so that kind of sucked as well. But attack insert sometimes can do just as well, and right here I'm just attack inserting right behind this building, and I'm just spamming nades for days. Sorry to steal your quote there, Mike, but for days. And just tossing them over, trying to keep the enemy off of it and push them back just enough for us to get set up enough so that we can go ahead and get the plant. Because you guys see they probably got like 3 or 4 diffuses in this round alone. So trying to do everything in our power to get out there, push for it, and get this bomb off, because more than I think anyone else in my Call of Duty career here, I wanted to smash this team, because we didn't jump into a lobby talking shit. That's not something that I do. It's not something that Verbal does, and it's not something that Mike does. So when they came on a party chat and they were just popping off at the mouth for no reason, maybe some teams would have got mad and it would have messed with their play style. But all I knew was that I was going to do whatever it took. And you see Verbal had that little spot right there behind that bomb, which was perfect. So he was able to at least fend off 1 or 2 enemies, as we're just getting in there trying to push forward. I'd switch to my Scavenger Pro class so I could just pick up enemy packs and just toss nades around. Maybe I didn't have the best setup or doing the best thing here, but at the end of the day, you can see the time's counting down, someone on it, I get shot there, and then boom, game, set, match. Verbal's napalm takes them all out. And that's how you play. You go for the win. It's a wrap. Game over.
Ha 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 ha. Nubbies, get pooped on.